But now I want to get into what to do when you actually have stepped into that relationship, that godly relationship, that kingdom relationship that you've been praying for basically your whole entire life. So when you're with a godly man, not just any nice guy, not just some good guy that you've met, not just like the interesting or the rich guy or whatever have you, your kingdom person is not just any other person walking down the street. No, God has specifically assigned them to love your heart because he knew your story. The Lord knew your story from beginning to end. So what do you do now that you're in this godly partnership? Just prepare, because this is completely new terrain. Being with a godly partner is not just being with a healthy person. It's being with a healthy person on like God mode, okay? It is just completely exhilarating. It is a rush of living waters that you feel existing between you and that other person. You will be challenged, and not challenged in the way of the worldliness challenge of like being triggered. No, it's not about being triggered so much as it is about seeing a mirror of, oh my gosh, like my inner child has not been allowed to relax. My inner child has not been allowed to play the way I have permission to now. The Lord really loves me by giving me this person. The Lord really loves me by not just answering my prayers, but giving me more than what I asked for with this other person. And it's not that you won't trust that person has good intentions for you. You will trust them immediately, and they will trust you immediately because of the workings of the Holy Spirit. It's not going to be by your own efforts. This is applicable to any other aspect of the Bible where it's not by our own good that we enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's not by good works. It's by the grace of the Lord. Same goes for a kingdom partnership. It's completely by the grace of the Lord that you and this other person just come together in complete, perfect harmony. It doesn't mean you're perfect people. It just means the harmony that exists between you two is Holy Spirit led. So what can that look like? What it looks like for me in my relationship is I have more, it's not so much I get triggered from past relationships that were toxic or that were unhealthy or abusive. It's that there's an echo of the past, especially in the beginning phases where I almost don't believe that the bad and negative things that happened to you in the past actually happened to you because you stepped into this, heaven on earth shift with this other person. It feels like a bad memory, kind of what we would assume being in heaven would be like. Like we kind of remember our life on earth, but we have this like new reality, this new kingdom, this new Jerusalem that we are experiencing with Jesus for eternity. That's kind of how it feels being with your kingdom person. I have a glimpse into what eternity would feel like because all the bad that's happened, all the trauma and pain and heartache feels like an echo, and your instinct is to maybe not trust it. But what I want to prepare you for is not that you won't trust the other person. The biggest challenge you'll have in a kingdom partnership is not trusting yourself.